Now, with all these options for travel, and you hear me now talking up bus travel, you're probably wondering, well, why don't people just take buses anyway if it's that good? Well, my experience is that they pretty much avoid it because they're in a foreign country and they worry about getting it wrong. Well, in this video, I'm presenting this information to you along with some helpful risk management strategies, such as ask the information counter and get them to write that down for you so that you can travel with a greater level of confidence. In the end, you'll still get to your destination and you'll save a lot of money, and once you learn how to do it, you'll be more confident to do it more frequently. So give it a go if you've got time, and I think you'll find that it becomes a very easy form of transport and something that you will begin to prefer to do, such as the locals do. Here's the note the lady at the tourist counter has put together for me. Taking bus C, go to exit 3 outside, take bus C, and it will take you to your next location. Then take bus 555 to DMK, which is code for Don Muang Airport. What a fabulous lady to have put that together for me. Well done. And here we are at exit 3. Let's find our bus. So I've just come out of exit 3. And I'm going to walk across the road to find bus number C. Or I could say letter C, but it is. The reference to the bus is bus C. I can see a bus going across over there. It's got written on the side, ordinary route F, and we're looking for C. And I can see all the people that are smart enough to grab a grab, but prepared to line up waiting for a grab car. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at them all over there. Look, they've been brainwashed that grab is the best way to travel and there is no other option. Well, there's lots of other options and it isn't always the best way to travel. Let's just move down towards where the buses are and we'll find our bus C. Grab, look at all these grab people. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Righto, so as you come out of the airport, now you've got an arrangement of buses that have been organised to go in all different directions. Some of them you've paid for inside the airport and they will take you to where you need to go. Some are tour buses, others are dedicated airport shuttles that you can actually pay for when you're over there. You can see this one goes from Suvarnabhumi to Koh Chang and Pattaya. You'll also need to know that if you're going to, say, another airport like I am, and the bus that's going there is bus C, you will have to walk across the road again. So you've just come out of the airport, past all the taxis, you're into this centre area here where most of the buses are lining up and there's just rows of buses down through here, and you're going to have to cross the road again to get bus C, if that's the bus you're after. The tourism information counter will be able to give you those directions, so don't panic. When you get out here, you will know exactly where you're going. The lady said to me quite clearly, walk across the road and then walk across again till you can go no further, and that's where you'll get your bus. Looks like an English taxi. So here I am. I can go no further because the car park is there. The next stop for me is to make sure that I am actually in the right location for bus C. If you're not sure if it's this particular location, they have placed a sign out in the weather here, sunlight, of the different bus routes that actually stop here and where they are going. Yes, they're in Thai, but you don't need to be able to read that. You can just simply look for your bus allocation and it's bus C. And away I go. So I'll come back in here in the shade and wait for my bus C. Righto, and here comes my bus, ordinary bus C, you beauty. Let's go. Coming up to my next stop, which is the bus terminal, which is where I'm due to catch my next bus from, bus 555. Alright, away we go, thank you. Now, time to get bus 555, so first I've got to get up this big. There goes my ordinary route C bus, and I can see 554 in the distance, so 555 would obviously be right next to it. Away we go. Route D just pulling up there, and you can see another route C ordinary going back. There's no 555 at the moment, so I can play the waiting game. The bus terminal is fairly big. Well signposted. If you need to know where you're going, you can talk to some people, they'll be able to help you. Tourist information or information counter right down the end there. Let's go and have a look at that. Here you can see some public vans and things like that. We're not interested in any of them. We're interested in bus 555, and you will see on the signpost Suvarnabhumi to Minburi BTS Onnut station. Up on that signpost, what have we got? 554 and the word Rangsit, so that's the location. 555 and the words Don Muang Airport, which is the airport I'm looking to go to today for my next leg of travel. 558 Central Rama 2. So very easy to get around. If you're not familiar with these names, don't worry about it. Just talk to the information counter at the airport and they will be able to help you. This is where you can also get a bus to say Jomtien or Pattaya, if that's where you're going. And you can see the signposts now have changed and they're a different colour, and the reason for that is because we're now moving out of our location of Bangkok and into the country regions. These country regions, Pattaya, Hua Hin, Chantaburi, and you can read them along the top. And then we've got an information counter there that we can always talk to if we need to. Over here, here's where you buy your tickets for your various routes. We've got some shops. And that's pretty much all there is to this bus terminal, right? So you can't go wrong really. If you need any help, talk to the information and they will be able to help you with anything you need. You've also got an ATM here. There's another one over in the distance over there, should you need an ATM. So at the moment, it's cost me nothing to come from the airport to here. In addition to the information counters, you've also got some taxi guys waving at you, trying to get your attention. Not interested in taxi at the moment, but you've got this detailed bus information. So they've got the routes and they've got the locations they go past or go to. So 555 is ours. Underneath there, I can see it's 37 baht for me to travel there. On the other side, we can see the different locations. just looking at that first bus there, 389, Jomtien Beach Patio, 389, 143 baht. If I was to take a taxi there, I'd be looking anywhere from 1,400 to 2,000. Buses ain't a bad idea after all, save a shitload of money. So here we go. Bus 555 has arrived and it's on its way to the airport. And it's got written alongside it there, sit. So you can see the terminal here says 555, Rangsit to Don Muang, Laxi, Horaway, etc, etc, etc. Expressway, Savannahpur. Okay, the bus has just stopped me off here. The bus stop is on this side of the road, so you can see the bus stop there, and on the other side of the road is Don Muang Airport. So I'll walk up this ramp, over the crossway over there, and the crosswalk, and I'm into the airport. Total cost of the trip, 39 baht, right? So I've just paid for my first 2 or 3 beers, depending on where you're drinking, right? Look, it's a great option, and I would recommend it to anybody if you've got the time. If you haven't got the time to wait around for buses, that type of thing, I get it, right? But if you have the bus terminal, as I showed earlier, will take you anywhere you need to go, right? Now, there is a number of bus terminals around the place. Getting to know the Bangkok bus system can be an extremely useful tool. So I'm not going to cover that in this video, but for all intents and purposes, we've just got from one airport to another using the bus system and transiting through the bus terminal, right? Main bus terminal. So that's kind of where I wanted to take it. Now, if you've got a transit ticket, so you're going, a transit flight ticket that is, you're going from Savannahpur and then you're interchanging at Don Muang to fly somewhere else, you got a ticket, you can actually use their services, which I believe is free, right? So you won't have to worry about any of that. But for this particular trip, I'm just traveling to this location because I've got a hotel nearby, and after staying at that hotel tonight, I will be flying out tomorrow. So, okay, let's keep going.